Hey, Steve Stine from Guitarzoom here. I had a question from a viewer on YouTube asking what is a pentatonic, and then I got to thinking about it. I've made a bunch of videos, and a bunch of us have made videos on how to use the pentatonic, but we've never actually talked about what a pentatonic is. So what I thought is I would just take a few minutes here and explain to you very quickly two different ways to think about the pentatonic scale. If you know nothing about music theory, nothing about other scales, here's what you need to know about a pentatonic scale. A penta, meaning five, pentatonic, and tonic meaning root. It's a five-note scale from the root. Now, that would mean, let's say we wanted to be in the key of A, okay? We wanted to solo in the key of A, or we wanted to create a riff in the key of A. We would have to know where A is on the sixth string, and we would create this scale, which consists of five notes. Now, right now what I'm doing is I'm playing what's called the minor pentatonic, and you'll notice it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. Now, I can keep playing this into the next octave, which means I'm going to play the same five notes, but one octave, we call it music higher. So this A becomes this A. This note here, which is C, becomes this one, okay? Now, again, if you don't know anything about music, knowing the notes and things like that and the names of the notes aren't really going to help you in the beginning stages. Those are things that would happen later. So to quite simply answer, what is a pentatonic? It's a five-note scale that gets repeated over and over and over across the fretboard depending on what you know about your guitar. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could play those notes all over the place. But again, that's a whole other conversation, but that's what a pentatonic scale is. Now, we could look at another pentatonic, which is called the major pentatonic. And let's start on A again, and look at this. Now, a major pentatonic would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it would start all over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So I'm playing with the octave of the A on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this note is an octave, so that's 1 all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So that's what it is. Now, if you know your theory and you're wondering what a pentatonic scale is, well, a pentatonic scale is really a smaller version of the diatonic scale, or the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale. So let's take this pentatonic. We'll start with minor pentatonic, and then we'll look at major pentatonic. And again, if this isn't what you're interested in, it's okay. You can stop the video. But the minor pentatonic look like this. And then the octave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the octave. The actual minor scale, okay, which we call the natural minor scale, what we would need to do is add two notes back into this scale. That looks like this. So what you'll notice is if I play that and I count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the octave, we have 7 different notes and then the octave. And what's happening is when I play pentatonic, I'm actually removing the second note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the sixth note. So in theory, the minor pentatonic is the natural minor scale, but we are removing the second and the sixth degrees from the scale, and we're achieving minor pentatonic. If we were looking at the major side, we'd have, here's major pentatonic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the octave. Well, if we play this actual major, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, what that means is, in order to get pentatonic from the major scale or from the diatonic scale, we would remove 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd remove the fourth note, 5, 6, 7, and the seventh note. So we remove the fourth and the seventh notes of the diatonic to achieve the pentatonic. So that's the logic behind the pentatonic. Pentatonic being a five-note scale that is actually a derivative of the diatonic scale, but we've taken two notes out of it. For various different reasons. One of the reasons is when you take those two notes out, it becomes a very generic sounding scale. Don't get me wrong, it's a great scale. But it just sounds more generic. There's less wrong notes, if you will, to hit. And that's why people use it a lot when they first start learning how to solo and things like that. So that is what a pentatonic scale is. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you click the subscribe button so you're always notified when I have new videos. And if you need help choosing a guitar course that's perfect for you, make sure that you click the Help Me Choose link in the description.